This is our roomette, room 5, which is nice. They have a little card here with their names on it, which is very cool. So climbing in the room here, shutting the door so it's more quiet. Okay, you can see my son playing on his, well, actually texting on his phone and having the 3DS sitting there on his lap. So, just like roomettes, chair, pillow, window, passenger safety instructions. There's a tray to pull out. Pull up, pull out. Has actually a checker or chessboard on it. As long as you brought your checker and chess pieces with you, then you're good to go. Pretty tiny in terms of the room, but it'll fit a small laptop on there for sure. Put this back. All right. In this roomette, this is brand new for me in the Silver Meteor in terms of riding a roomette car like this, because this one is much taller. The bed, the upper bunk bed, is right up above me, to the point that I'm gonna get out and film my son standing up so you can actually see how high this is. Can you stand up? So my son is standing up. He's about 6 foot tall, and above his head he's reaching up. Are you hitting it now? No. Okay, yeah, so he's just past the top, or the bottom of the bunk itself, moved all the way up, so very high up. Okay, thank you. So I mean, I'm standing in this room now, and the bottom of the bunk is probably a good 1.5 to 2 feet above my head. So that's really cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving Jessup. This next station, stop Jessup. If Jessup is your destination, please check underneath your seats and in the overhead luggage compartments for all of your personal belongings. We do thank you for riding Amtrak train number 98 northbound, Silver Meteor. We will shortly be arriving in Jessup. Thank you for riding Amtrak.
All right, we can actually turn down that volume. We can turn that stuff down here. There's fans there and there. I'll explain why there's a fan right there. Lights, you can turn lights on and off different ways, like here, the light switch. Obviously you can see that happening. Light switch is there for the ceiling, the wall, and a reading light basically. So I've been in a number of roomettes over the few years here that I've been riding the Amtrak, but I've never been in a roomette like this. And I don't know if it's just because of this train that I've never been on as well. I've never been on the Silver Meteor before, but anyway, let me show you what I mean. When I walked into this room with my son and turned to the left, I was like, what the heck? Really cool. Weird, but cool. So I walk in, I'll shut the door. I turn to the left. Oh, jeez. Hold on, bear with me. Okay. I turn to the left and I see this get up. I'm like, what the heck is this? It's weird. I said to my son, look at this seat or step stool, looks like a toilet. And then I lifted it up and I was like, what the heck? It is an actual toilet. I thought, okay, it's probably just an old thing not working. Oh no, it works just fine. You can go to the bathroom there in your roomette. And then I looked above and I said, okay, folding sink. Pull down to open. So I go to the switch there. Sure enough, there's a lovely sink. The water, hot and cold. Soap dispenser doesn't work too well, but they have a soap right there that you can get soap-free hands too. So then it gives you a warning. The sink is down. Mirror light right there, turned off and turned back on. Toilet flush right there. So I'm going to put the sink back up. So you're wondering, maybe, I always wondered at first, like, okay, if I fill this up with water, how's it going to drain? You know what I mean? But if you lift this up and you see right there, it drains like that. So now it's draining. So that was sort of cool, or very cool actually. The only problem we saw with this is the electrical outlet, the only one that we have in this room, is right there, right next to the water, and the water sort of sprays out pretty much, and so you're gonna get the electric outlet wet. Just saying, be careful with that. So it came with towels, a little soap for cleaning up. Now if you're by yourself, that's perfectly fine. You know, in a roomette by yourself traveling, that's perfectly fine, great and dandy, right? But if you're traveling with somebody and you have to use the bathroom, you can go down 3 3 cars basically to find a bathroom, or you can go in here, but then you got to basically kick out your roommate and go to the bathroom, which is just really weird. Luckily they have curtains here you can close, and curtain on the door you can close for privacy. Okay, and then they have these instructions here of operation. First one is using the tray table. Well, I showed you that. Second one, just basically want to get comfortable here. Change the seat into lower bed, gives you directions for that. Lowering the upper bunk, this is different. These pictures right here are different from what's in this roomette. I'll show you that in a second. We found this funny. Using the upper bunk, so check it out. These are the directions. Step 1, close door and curtain and secure. Step 2, disrobe first, climb steps. Step 3, roll into bed, or roll into bunk, and then secure safety net. Okay, and we just thought these second and third steps were pretty funny. So, regarding the upper bunk, above my head you can now see the upper bunk right here. So what we have to do is I got to pull on, or turn this basically, and then pull down, and it can lock into place there. And right now with it locked into place, do you see my height? You can see right here. So it's now about, I don't know, maybe 4 inches above my head. So I got to go a little farther down. There. And that's, now you can see the height compared to where I am right here. Obviously the height of the bed. So there it is. Mattress, we got blankets up here, an extra pillow, etc. So, and then here's the safety net they're talking about. It's basically just like a couple of straps. You hook these up right up there, so you got to reach. I can't reach it from here where I'm standing. In fact, you would have to climb up in the bed and do that to reach and hook those things so you don't fall out of bed basically when the train's moving. And if it moves too much or sways too much, you don't want to fall out of bed. All right, I'm going to put this back up and show you one more thing I thought was totally awesome. Try to find the handle here. Okay, that'll work. All right, so the other thing was we brought our laptop bags. There's mine, there's my son's. This is just hanging there. But then we also had a carry-on luggage. And before, it would be basically sitting next to him here, or next to me here, but not on the toilet, because I've never had a toilet before. But this time, again, because this is so tall, this room is so tall, you have this little open cubby space right there. So if I climb up and show you, this is where we put our luggage, right in this little cubby hole. So you can see where it is in comparison. There's the mirror. I'm sitting on the toilet, which again I thought was very weird, cool and freaky weird, but whatever. So that's it. And then you can see here, you can store stuff up there, toiletries and whatever you need, if you're in the top bunk. So, okay. So, that's the roomette on the Silver Meteor. This is again going from the southern tip of Florida. Hi, me again. Southern tip of Florida to Washington, D.C. Then in Washington, D.C., we're going to take another train going from D.C. to Chicago. And I'll probably film something there too. All right, thanks for watching. Bye!